Be ready, 10 seconds to go. Start. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, as we are all aware, a great deal of hardship is being faced by the people of Tamil Nadu who apply for new passports if their marriages are not registered by the registrar. Tamil Nadu is one of the states which enacted compulsory marriage registration act in 2009. However, there is no punitive action for this in the state. There is lack of awareness about it among the people. However, if people apply for such registered marriage certificates along with marriage proof for the purpose of applying for passports, it is told that there is no provision in the Act to apply after 90 days from the date of marriage. If such people apply for new passports or their renewal, all their applications are rejected by the authorities, citing the reason that no marriage certificate is issued by the registrar, even though the marriage certificates traditionally been issued by the local administration of masjids, churches, and temples are attached. Alternatively, as there is a common official procedure of producing marital proof all over the country in the form of a notarized joint photo affidavit, passport issuing authority should accept such legal instruments irrespective of the states in the country. If this mode of submission is also rejected, there is no possibility at all for those who have not registered their marriages within the stipulated period of 90 days. While there is no punishment from the state administration for not registering the marriages, punishment is meted out by the passport administration in the form of rejection of their applications. Therefore, immediate and appropriate action should necessarily be taken by the Ministry of External Affairs to ensure that the genuine passport applicants do not face such difficulties. All India Railway Engineers Federation, representing around 1 lakh junior engineers and senior section engineers of Indian Railways, has been working for safe movement of millions of passengers daily, keeping in view the nature of duties, responsibilities, pay scales, service status, promotion, prospectus, etc. of its engineers. The All India Railway Engineers Federation has been demanding since long for recognition in order to represent their problems appropriately. In this regard, the Railway Safety Review Committees have recommended a separate platform. As the engineers are coming under the supervisory category, they should not be clubbed with the labor unions of railways similar to Defense Ministry, CPWD, etc. Hence, I would like to urge upon the government to look into the matter and accord the status of separate federation for railways engineers like RPF, Group C, and Group D associations of Railway Board. I would like to bring to the kind attention of the government that all the banks do not pass on the full interest subsidy to the eligible students who have availed loans under education loan from the banks. As per the central scheme to provide interest subsidy launched by Ministry of Human Resource Development, full interest subsidy is provided for the moratorium period on educational loans availed by students from economically weaker section under IBA educational loan scheme to pursue technical or professional courses in India. The scheme is effective from the academic year 2009-10. Many students are complaining that the banks do not provide them full subsidy, though the students are not required to pay even a single rupee by way of interest for the moratorium period. The banks force the poor students to pay interest. Banks do not claim the full subsidy from the government, and because of the lapses of bank officials, the poor students are forced to borrow money from outside at huge interest and pay the interest. In many of the cases, banks have failed to submit claim to the nodal bank within the time, and consequently the poor students are forced to pay interest. Further, many of the branch managers misguide the students about the interest subsidy scheme. Banks do not give serious importance to create awareness about interest subsidy scheme among the students and their own officials. Because of the poor implementation of the scheme by the banks, the scheme itself gets defeated. I therefore urge upon the government to immediate arrange audit of all the eligible education loan accounts to find out whether the banks have claimed the interest subsidy properly and passed on the benefits to poor students. I also urge upon the government to take stern action against those officials of the banks who are not properly implementing the scheme. It is my humble submission to the government that instead of paying interest subsidy, the students should be given interest free education loan. In West Bengal, a good number of tea gardens have recently been closed without giving prior notices by the administration, which affected the lives of about 1,000 tea workers. People are not getting minimum subsistence such as free ration. It is further learned that many tea workers have died of starvation, but the state government is indifferent to the sorry plight of tea garden workers. I would therefore request the government to take up the issue in the right earnest. Stop